Breaking that we are following top of this bulletin is the compromise that was faced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Twitter account. In the early hours today, the PMO Twitter handle was briefly compromised. It was hacked. There was a link that was posted that was related to cryptocurrency. Immediately, the matter, PMO says, was flagged to Twitter, after which the account has been secured. Megha Prasad now joins us for more details. Megha, throw some light on what really transpired there.
Well, at this point in time, Priya, we have information that has been shared from the Prime Minister's office. This after, of course, it was one realized that the Twitter page, the Twitter account of Prime Minister was compromised. I think this has happened close to about 2 o'clock at night. And instantly, and one realized only after a message on the Twitter line of Prime Minister was posted, which suggested that India has officially accepted the Bitcoin. The language, of course, India has officially accepted the Bitcoin and is distributing it to the countrymen and go get your share, something like that. And a link was posted with that. One instantly realized that the account was compromised. So the Prime Minister's office flagged the matter to Twitter management almost instantly, and within minutes, the Prime Minister's account was secured again. So there was then an information, a communication of sorts that was shared from the Prime Minister's office close to about 3:20 in the morning today, which said that this has happened. And while, of course, the Twitter page of Prime Minister was sanitized after that, they informed that this incident has happened and that Twitter India has been informed. The Twitter headquarters has been informed about it, and that the page has been secured for the moment. So this is a communication last that I heard from the Prime Minister's office close to about 3:20 in the morning today. Perhaps they would want to, and I'm quite sure that, with the Prime Minister's Twitter handle being compromised in a manner like this, this will be a matter of urgent investigation, both at the end of Twitter and, of course, at the technical end of the Prime Minister's, the team that takes care of it. How did this happen? Because, these are, for the Prime Minister's Twitter handle, the PMO's Twitter handle, these are Twitter handles. If any sort of wrongdoing happens there, and, this will become extremely, extremely sensitive. So these are Twitter handles that need extra care when it comes to their safety. How did this has happened? I think this will be investigated. I'm quite sure it's already being looked into as to from where this is compromised, and I'm not very sure whether all of those details will ever be shared. But quite clear that they will want to trace from where this was done to the Prime Minister's account. And Twitter, we've not seen any official release from Twitter, but quite sure that it would be coming sometime in the day today. So this has happened, and then that's the last that we know from the Prime Minister's office, that everything right now has been secured and his page has been restored.
Right. What makes it very serious is that it is an account of not an ordinary person. Every message that is posted on that handle, every link that is posted on that handle, people can take that for the official version as well. And Megha, this is not the first time that this handle has been compromised. Even earlier, in fact, September last year, I think it was hacked for the last time. And again, it was some cryptocurrency scam link that was posted then as well. So clearly, whatever security measures were taken then to ensure that the compromise doesn't happen again do not seem to have worked.
That's absolutely correct, Priya. This is not the first time that the Prime Minister's Twitter page has been compromised. It's completely correct. This has happened in the past. And, the biggest flaw is, at the end of the day, the security that your Twitter page has or my Twitter page has, pretty much the Prime Minister's page has the same. They have to, it is, on like I said, at the end of both the end of Twitter and at the end of the team that handles Prime Minister's Twitter page, this has to be strengthened, and perhaps round-the-clock monitoring anyways happens for the Prime Minister's Twitter page, because again, these are the top 3-4 most sensitive Twitter handles in the country. Is the Prime Minister's Twitter handle. He follows a lot of people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is one Twitter handle that he uses, PMO.
Right. Right. Thank you, Megha, for joining us with those details. The account, however, for now has been restored and secured, as well as the assurance that is coming